Hey, how you guys, and welcome back to Through Evangelist's Eyes. My name's Rod Savala. I'm a street evangelist, and I'm shooting this video out while I'm helping my son move. So I'm not going out to the streets today, but we are in 1 Samuel chapter 3. And Eli here is a real example, I think, of a lot of believers. I mean, Eli gets a bad rap because he's got some real rebellious children, and he is not the best example of God's champions, and yet he says something that's really profound to Samuel, and that is Samuel is a little kid. Not sure how old he is, but Samuel is hearing God call to him, and he goes to Eli, and he thinks it's Eli that's calling to him, but it's really the Lord that's calling out to him. And Eli says to Samuel to go the third time that Samuel comes to him, and Eli says, "Hey, it's not me, it's the Lord is calling you." He says, "Go back, and when you hear him, say, 'Speak, Lord, I am listening.'" And it says here in chapter 3, it happened at that time as Eli was lying down in his place. Now his eyesight had begun to grow dim. And I wonder if his hearing also had grown dim. You know, while we were working, loading stuff up, my son said to me, "Dad, you don't listen very well." And I thought, you know what? He's right. Sometimes I'm just not listening. And here Samuel is told to say to the Lord, "Your servant is listening." And I think that's amazing advice. And I think before we start getting critical on other people, are they listening? We ought to be asking ourselves, am I listening? Am I listening to the whole counsel of God? Am I listening to what I know my Savior said, what he said to the disciples, what I should be doing? Often we want to say to people, "Hey, I know this is what you should be doing," but are we doing what we know the Word says and what we should be doing? So God bless you, and the name of this video is "Speak, Lord, I'm Listening." God bless you, and soon I'll be back in the streets.